Hey, what's up guys? We're back with another Destiny video. Today a bit different, kind of my favorite videos that I like to watch on Destiny, and it is a lore video. Now, not many people know this lore. It's called the Deepstone Crypt. This has a lot to do with the Exos and that little number that you see in the tower, right next to their name. Like Banshee 44 and Cade 6 and Saint 14. Those little numbers that are next to them actually really do mean something, and I know not a lot of people know what they mean. So yeah, I just want to talk about it, that's all. Like, there's a one Grimmer card in Legends that is actually quite interesting. It's about Deepstone Crypt. So let's just get out of the way what the numbers actually mean. So here we have Banshee 44, and 44 just means how many times that Exo has been reset, how many times their memory has been wiped. Now, I'm not sure why, or just because they might have died as an Exo without light, so I guess they were reset or something like that. And so yeah, that is what caused them to reset. But now that they can die, they're probably and come back to life with their ghosts. They're probably not gonna. That number's probably not gonna increase by much, unless obviously Banshee and Lakayumu, who's over in Future War Cult, don't have ghosts and they're not actually guardians. So yeah, if they do die, they would have to be reset, in which that number would go up to 45. But in between that, when they die and then when they're reset and then come back, that reset, they have to do something in order to be reset. That is called the Deepstone Crypt. Now, this is a tower, not obviously the tower that we reside in today as Guardians. No, this tower is a bit different. It's in a giant black plain where leaves and apparently they call it that the soil is good in the Grimmer. It's very lush place. We're very kind of greenery and very good in nature's place, very soft soil and things like that, that it would be a good place for things to grow, for things to be born. And that is something that they like to say. That is where they were born. And so in that tower, or they see that tower, they have to get to that tower. Now that might sound pretty easy, all you gotta do is walk, but the thing is that there is an army. They describe an army right before the tower. Now, obviously, to get to that tower, they're gonna have to kill every single person in that army. Now, not in the Grimmer, it says that not many Exos will tell you what that army is made up of, who they are, who are the soldiers. Well, that is they might be good on not telling you, because it's kind of heavy. It's everyone and everyone that they've ever met, anybody that they've seen, anybody that they've talked to, everybody. So that's quite a bit of people, and yeah, imagine that everybody you've ever seen, you have to fight, and yeah, and so in the Grimmer, it also says that they don't usually make it to the tower, maybe once or twice. And yeah, that's it. They don't really make it to that. Obviously, it's quite hard. And so imagine a guy like Banshee. He's seen that not thousands of times, I guess. 44 times he's seen that. He's seen that many times for an Exo. Many times. And so he has fought that army quite a bit, and he knows what he's up against, I guess. And yet he's only made it about maybe 5 times. And I guess imagine someone like Lakayumu 2, who's only been there once. Imagine that. So she's only seen it once, and imagine what she was expecting it to just be reset, and then she saw that. Imagine that, seeing that for the first time. But like I said, not many make it to the tower, and nobody knows what happens when you get to the tower. And so yeah, that is the Deepstone Crypt, the tower. They say it's a dream, but it might not be. They say it might be a dream, but it's not. That doesn't mean it's not real. So that's quite interesting. So imagine if you're an Exo, and you have to go through that. And I know a lot of people picked Exo as their character. So imagine that you have to go through that. Every guardian, everything you've ever seen. Maybe not Hive or other species, but every person you've ever seen at the tower, every person you faced in the Crucible, you have to fight to get to that tower. Imagine that. Imagine how many times and how much horrible that would be. Imagine seeing you killing your friends. So yeah, that is the Deepstone Crypt. Thanks for watching. That's pretty interesting lore video. I haven't seen many topics on that, but yeah, that's it. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time.